I'm going to need the Democratic Party to step it up. The director of national intelligence, Tulsi Gabbard, so disappointed in her. She was a progressive Democrat before, and now she's this. In any case, she is trying to bring up some sort of charges or making accusations that President Obama did something wrong and investigating Russian interference in the 2016 election as a distraction from the Epstein situation that's going on. They need something to get the base all riled up and distract them from what they really should be focusing on, this cover up that's happening right now. Um, so, of course, they have to bring up Obama and Clinton and the 2016 election and all this other crap. I have a video, and I think I'm going to attach it here, of the special prosecutor, Robert Mueller, testifying before Congress, talking about his investigation and all of the collusion or coordination that he didn't believe rose to conspiracy, the actual crime itself. But he basically said, yes, there were contacts, there was coordination between the Russian government and people in the Trump campaign. So why aren't the Democrats screaming up and down right now about all these lies that are being spewed all over the place? They're saying, "Oh, it was a hoax, and it was a witch hunt, and nothing was found, and there was no coordination found, and President Trump did nothing wrong." Blah 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 blah. Robert Mueller said that if he was not the sitting president at the time, he could have charged him with 10 counts of obstruction of justice. So why are you obstructing an investigation into Russian interference if there's nothing to hide? Why did he tell them to fire him multiple times? In any case, he said he could charge him with obstruction of justice. He said that collusion and coordination was found, but because there's no law in the book against coordination, and that he couldn't connect it to a high enough level to be conspiracy, that would not be something that he could charge. Robert Mueller was a Republican. Uh, Attorney General Barr at the time was covering up for Trump. He lied about the report when he gave his summation of it and all kinds of things. Robert Mueller was not happy about that. He mentioned, he was trying to not cross lines, and he's from old school. He's from the old school Justice Department, FBI. He didn't want to ruffle feathers and outright call this man a liar, but he let it be known that his report did not match what AG Barr was coming up with. In any case, why aren't the Democrats yelling and screaming that stop this lie? There was coordination found. The man stood up on stage on TV and told Russia to hack Hillary's emails. I'm not sure how that's not conspiracy, but the expert said that it wasn't. But it's not a hoax. It wasn't a hoax. It never was a hoax. It was never a witch hunt. The President of the United States and the Justice Department, it is their job to make sure our elections are fair and free of interference from foreign actors or anyone else. So this is nonsense. I was kind of pissed off I'm sure we were all pissed off when they said that presidents are immune, when the Supreme Court said presidents were immune from prosecution on official acts. I guess at this juncture, it's working out for us because they can't touch Obama for doing his job and having his Justice Department investigate to make sure our election was free and fair of interference in 2016. So anyway, I need the Democrats to step up and start yelling and screaming and stop these people from claiming over and over and over again with no pushback that it was a witch hunt. It wasn't.